Howdy, it's Jim Morado, and we're going back to 1962 actually with this quick slideshow. It's not really a video, but I thought I'd put this up and just talk a little bit about Boone Tavern at Berea College. I've talked about it before in several other videos. I've had a relationship with the college and Boone Tavern going back to the 90s. While working at Boone Tavern as a student, I would meet my wife, who was also working there, my future wife. So the place has a very special place in my heart. And I collect pretty much anything Boone Tavern related I can. I've got a little shadow box display and a couple of albums full of Boone Tavern, Berea College and Boone Tavern ephemera. And I picked up this a small lot recently of mostly paper items from a 1962 visit to Boone Tavern. Some people went there in 1962. They picked up that brochure. They swiped the card off the table advertising the cookbook. I would have done the same thing because that's who I am. A couple postcards, business cards. It was a fun lot, and I was happy to get that brochure showing some old pictures around Boone Tavern. And as you look at those pictures, you can definitely recognize places that are there now. So I just thought I would put this up and talk a little bit about Boone Tavern and what's in the pictures. Do love the picture of the students in their uniforms. I remember I had to wear black pants and a kind of a white jacket when I worked there. Similar uniforms to what you see in those pictures. There's the front of Boone Tavern from that brochure. Looks very similar to what you would see now. And the front has changed very little. The back, they did some reworking on it not too long ago. Yeah, there's the front. Over to the left is the front you would have seen on that brochure. That's a picture I took within the last 5 or 6 years. Again, I don't live that far from here. We're probably in Berea every couple of months. There's another kind of the main lobby area when you walk in, and it to me still looks very similar. Of course they've updated it. I'm sure they've got new carpets, new furniture, but yeah, that's kind of the main area when you walk in. There's the same area from a different angle. I didn't have a picture from the exact same angle you just saw, and you can see how things are different. But to me, it's still recognizable. I know when I walk into that lobby, it still feels the same as it did way back when. And then, another area that they have updated recently, but it still looks the same to me. Some of the same paintings that you see in old postcards are still up on the walls. And in the dining area to me is still very much recognizable. And that's the main dining area. When I worked here, I often would go around at dinner and offer people relish and also spoon bread. And there's a picture I've taken in the last 5 or 6 years of that same dining area from a different angle, with people enjoying their meals. And then I've put up another picture of the room sort of empty, roughly from that same angle. Yeah, there you go. And once a year or so, my wife and I will go up for a weekend or a 3-day weekend and get a room at Boone Tavern and just enjoy hanging out for the time. So I've elsewhere on my YouTube channel, I have done a before and after kind of old pictures and new pictures of Berea College. I'll probably do something similar with Boone Tavern at some point in the future. Again, here's students and workers. I would have worn a jacket similar to that when I worked there. And there's one of the other rooms. I think they have updated this room in the back, but again, I think it still looks very similar. So yeah, anyway, I was happy to get this old brochure and just thought I would put up a quick slideshow of it. And there's just, for what it's worth, there's a room. If you go there today, that's what a room looks like. Part of a room. There's a bed in one of the rooms. Anyway, yeah, Boone Tavern in Berea, Kentucky.